Would you all please rise, stand up to the pledges. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I salute the flag of the state of New Mexico and the symbol of perfect friendship among united cultures. Again, welcome. Thank you for being here, board members, Ms. Samuels, Ms. Esquivel. For the record, Mr. Plowman is absent, and so is Mr. Jonah Barrera, okay? For the record, please. Speed it up. Is this right here? Oh, thank you. I got it. Thank you, sir. Just a reminder, the only items that will be discussed tonight is on the approved agenda tonight, okay? Thank you. On that note, I will accept the motion to approve the agenda as written.
I'll make that motion.
Motion by Ms. Esquivel, is there a second?
I'll second.
Second by Ms. Samuels, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries, thank you. Number 3, approval of minutes, regular meeting of May 16th, 2022. Any questions or comments on the regular meeting minutes of last month?
Can we still approve it even though we weren't here on that meeting?
You know what?
That's-
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because you
Yeah.
can, it's just a reading and approval.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
just making sure.
Okay.
All right.
That's right, both of you were gone.
I was trying to check what minutes were they, I'm like, we
That's
weren't here.
okay. Well, I'll accept a motion to approve the minutes as written for May 16th, 2022.
I'll make that motion.
Motion by Ms. Esquivel, is there a second?
I second.
Second by Ms. Samuels, thank you. Motion carries. Reports, Dr. Lucas?
Any questions on the operations report? If you notice, there's some kind of pictures and stuff of the turf going in, the proposed there at DTMS.
I have no questions. Does the board have any questions?
No.
Okay.
Oh, I do have a question.
Go ahead.
As of the 14th, we didn't have any bids yet
On the,
for the south side property.
right, yeah, no, and so we're accepting them through July,
Okay.
and so, but none yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And I saw the RBT, it looks nice
Mm-hmm.
so far.
Yeah. Looks brighter out there. It does. I could see it from down the street on Fifth Street.
I saw that there's some people taking the CD out.
Yeah, we got several, so
I saw
hopefully
that.
next year that will be
Would be good.
a good thing, yes.
Yes. Any other questions, comments, statements?
No.
Go ahead, Dr. Lucas.
Okay, on the personnel report, we have 3 retirements. Yana Lucas, Francis Rosales, and Ralph Almanzar. And then we've had resignations, Cesar Alvarez, Laura Baca, Emily Mendoza, Jessica Mesa, Dallas Pompeo, and Adam Amador. And also Patrick Ramirez has resigned. And he's gonna help with his father, but he may come back. That's why he's not retiring. He may choose to come back at a later time, but he has resigned as of now.
Did he say anything maybe about just the leave of absence or something?
No, yeah, he was,
I was just curious about that.
yeah,
Okay.
because we maybe even talked about a sabbatical or, just to guarantee him a spot,
Right.
but he chose to go with the resignation round.
Wow.
Because he can retire, but I don't think he want, just in case.
Right.
And then on transfers, Sulema will be the new principal at RBT. Kristen Lopez is the reading teacher at DTMS. She is going to take Dallas's place in special education at Central DTMS. And then the reading position will be combined into English language arts. So instead of having separate reading and language arts, it'll be combined into just English language arts. Misha Diaz is going to be an IA with special education. That was at her request next year. So, and that's it as far as personnel goes as of right now.
Anybody been hired, Dr. Lucas?
No, we interviewed 2 locals for the central DTMS tomorrow. We've got a couple of applications in but I wanted to wait until we saw we got a principal or not so I can start looking at the applicants.
Just keep us in.
Yes, I will.
Appreciate
Are
it.
we going to fill the other pre-K?
So right now with our numbers, no,
Oh, okay.
but we will keep the 2 aides and 1 teacher.
Mhm.
But if our numbers allow it, then we will. It
Yeah.
just depends because that's funded by grant. And they pulled about what, 30,000 or so this year from us because we didn't have the numbers. So just depending on numbers.
And that's gonna go for first grade and fourth grade, right?
On
The combining classes?
Well, so right now we're looking at 2nd and 3rd, and then 4th would be combined, just because just depending on class size, and again, so then we would look at that,
Okay.
but there will be 2 grade levels that are
Combined.
Into 1 class.
Thank you, Dr. Lucas. Anything else from the board? Questions?
And that does bring quite a bit off of our shortfall. I mean, it knocks it down by over half at least, so.
Any more questions from the board? Thank you. Public forum, any requests or anything, Dr. Lucas?
No.
No. Board of Education issues, number 6. Go ahead, Dr. Lucas.
So the School Boards Association Leadership Retreat is July 14th through 16th in Taos. If you want to go, please let myself or Barb know, because we haven't registered. We haven't gotten hotels because that's not one that's normally as popular as some of the others.
Right.
So if you want to go, let us know as soon as you can, and we'll make the reservations.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
B, presentation of retirement plans.
Right. So we have 2. One, Francis is retiring. We didn't have time to get Rouse in because we just got his notification. But Francis is not here, but this is the plaque for Francis, and they're very nice plaques.
Nice.
Yeah, and then and for Deanna for 5 years here in New Mexico. You wanna? Yeah.
Playing dance to you now.
She's mid-20, like 23, 24, somewhere. Wow.
Wow,
Congratulations.
thank
for
you.
your
It's been an
service.
honor.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you again.
Oh, so pretty.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
gonna tape it.
I bet you were like that.
No, I was just smiling in between. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
I should
Thank
go
you.
Funny.
That's very pretty.
Thank you. We're gonna miss you.
Yes.
You'll see me.
We're trying to at least get her on the sub list.
Yeah, I'll be
Thank you.
Thank you.
Consent agenda, Dr. Lucas, go ahead.
Yes, just, any questions on the checks?
I have no questions.
No.
Does the board have any questions?
No, sir.
I'll accept the motion to approve accounts payable and payroll liability transactions as written.
I'll make that motion.
Motion by Ms. Esquivel, is there a second?
I second.
Second by Ms. Samuels, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries, aye. Approval of budget adjustment requests.
So we've had 1 bar so far, and that's for $4,797. And it's for student transportation. And then we'll have more, under that blanket bar, but we haven't done them yet, so they'll be at the next meeting. But this is the only one we've done so far.
And that's for,
$47.97 is for gasoline.
any questions on this budget adjustment? request? If not, I'll accept the motion to approve as written.
I'll make that motion.
Motion by Ms. Esquivel, is there a second?
I second.
Second by Ms. Samuels, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. Thank you. Discussion items, K-12 plus summer school.
Right, so, the state kind of put a lot of stipulations on the K-5 summer school and all this stuff, and we weren't gonna be able to do it. But they came out with a grant called the K-12 Plus Planning Grant.
Right.
So I applied for that and got $202,000. So that will cover, but it won't start until next school year. So we're gonna do 8 to 10 days in July, and then the remaining days in June of the summer. So that way we'll have it next year. And then we'll see what they do with financing and funding as to whether we can continue it in further years.
Okay.
And we may look at doing that every year anyway, just kind of splitting it up, bringing it back a little bit sooner, and, where it's not all 25 days all crammed at once. But we'll be doing K through 5, and then each grade level, K through 5, and then one teacher at DTMS, and then one teacher at high school. So we'll have like a summer school at middle school and high school as well.
Sounds good to me. Any questions, comments from the board? No?
No, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Lucas.
Mhm.
Action items, discussion and approval of increasing coaching stipends. Go ahead, Dr. Lucas.
Yeah, so I was in a discussion with a coach, and they brought up that the coaching stipends had an increase. It's about 2015, I think, was the last one. And I know Animas has increased theirs. So we were looking at increasing the head coaches $1,000 per sport, and then the assistant coaches about $500. But it's at your leisure, and that would raise them, what is it now, to 4,000, I think.
From 4 to
4
5.
4 to 5, and then 2275 or 2250 to 27.
Is that basically what it is around the area?
Well, so for the assistants, yes, our assistants are actually, at least to Animas, we're a little higher than Animas, but our coaches are a little lower than Animas. They're about 500, yeah. Animas is about $500 more than we are on the head
And
coaches.
we can afford this?
With all the cuts we've made and stuff like that, it's something we can do.
We get a stipend.
Yeah.
I'm trying to. I'm
At
trying.
least for gas money, just.
That's crazy.
Anyway, I thought I'd throw that in. Is there any questions?
Thank you for watching.
Okay, really? Is there any questions or comments on this, increasing the coaching stipends?
And it will take an effect this
For
year?
the next coaching year.
Oh, it'll be
Yeah.
next year.
Yeah, this upcoming
That's why
school
they
year,
increased.
not what's
Yeah.
been completed,
Oh,
but for the
okay.
next.
Yeah, for the next one? Okay.
Yeah.
Is there any discussion or comments or anything? If not, I'll accept the motion to accept this recommendation from Dr. Lucas.
We'll accept that motion
I will,
to increase the head coaches by 1,000, assistant coaches by 500, right?
Yes.
is there a second on this motion?
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Thank you for taking care of our coaches a little bit.
Sure,
Dr.
yeah.
Lucas. I appreciate that. And I'm sure they're gonna.
Well, and it wasn't, it was, like I said, it was the coaches who brought it to my attention.
Well, that's.
I keep saying no, but, after what we've absorbed and everything else, I
Right.
mean, it's something that,
It's worth the
Yeah.
try.
and they do, it's a hard job.
And then,
It's-
and they've been here for a while
Yes,
now
they have,
too.
yeah.
Some of the coaches.
Anyway, I cannot believe this is the end.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I'm looking at my watch.
We come back and it's an easy job.
Well, yeah, so anyway, again, congratulations to the new moms,
Thanks.
Thank
to the
you.
kids. Yeah, appreciate it. Congratulations and thank you for your service. Barb, thanks for being here.
Sure.
Appreciate it. Dr. Lucas, thank you. Have a good trip.
Yes, sir.
Whatever.
Thank you.
If you need something, holler.
I sure will.
Me, I holler every chance I
Yeah.
get. Again, after everything's taken care of, all business taken care of, meeting adjourned.
Thank you.
Okay,
This guy-
that's the best one we've ever had.
Wow.
This is kind of, I'm sorry you had to travel.
Oh,
so
no,
much.
it's okay. Makes it easier to get some stuff done in Florida.
Okay.
Just
Yeah,
do it
'cause
all
it's-
in person,
Trying to get the year cleaned up, because we only got, 10 days? How many days?
Yeah, it's 10 days.
Yeah, and actually during the summer, our board meetings are really
Right, because, there's no board reports, there's
Right.
and nothing really but next month we'll have we'll have the bids,
It'll be exciting.
Yeah. And put those little items on the agenda, Dr. Lucas, that I asked about the coaches and stuff being
Okay.